Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back with Ask Me Anything with No Doubt Trout. Austin Trout, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, boss. I'm good, man.
So you're one of the first big name fighters that we reached out to on the Reddit, and you said, "Hey, I actually love Reddit," and you were so grateful to so you weren't grateful. You were so great and helpful with us right off the bat. So you've always been a favorite of ours. We appreciate it.
Well, I thank y'all for shit, liking me and want me to be on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool. All right, so you got the fight that you wanted. So when you came to BKFC, was this the fight that you wanted
Well,
against Luis?
when I came to the BKFC, I wanted I wanted to be the champion. I wanted to fight
Yeah.
who they thought was the best. So
Okay.
yes, this is exactly what I wanted. He's considered the pound for pound,
Yeah.
aside from the juggernaut. Okay, let me show you how easy I make this look.
So the one thing that I really like about you is there's been a number of high profile people that come in and they don't want the belt at all. They just want the money fight. That the one thing that I love about you is you go, I want the belt. Like that's what matters to you is the belt. And you'll get the
The
money
money will
fights that
come.
come along. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the money will come, but it's a little ignorant to say because young fighters make your money, invest your money, get your capital, but I'm still trying to have some kind of legacy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And the two sport champion, that's a decent resume.
Cool. Okay, so what weight is this fight going to be at against Luis?
From
55 or
my
65?
from my understanding, it's 155.
Okay. So it'll be at 155 for the belt? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he ain't got the 165 belt. They stripped him of that, right?
So I'm going to bring that up to you. So Luis, I'm going to read you exactly what Luis says. So we'll go ahead and talk about this for a second. So Luis messaged me, and hold on, I'm trying to be quick about this. It's very specific. So they did strip Luis, but the guy who owns the belt right now at 165 just signed a multi-fight deal for Karate Combat. So what we've been told is they're going to be stripping him. So the belt will basically be vacant. So this is verbatim what Luis said. Look, this is the way I see it. I was stripped for no reason. I didn't do anything wrong other than defend my 155 title and kept asking to defend a 165, but I never got the opportunity to do so. In my second fight, I earned the title and been undefeated for 3 years since. Trout was a two-time WBA world champion. He only had one fight with us, but hey, so did I before I got the title shot. It makes perfect sense to allow me to defend my title against him. BKFC needs to do the right thing and give me my title back. I never lost it. So to me, if the 165 is open, would you prefer to do 65 or would you prefer to do 55?
I'm a 155 pounder. I fought 154
Oh,
my whole career. My last fight
okay.
was 154. Um,
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not a what's it called? It's
A
not a
deal breaker?
yeah, it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but I don't see why I need to. There's
No,
no reason for me to
that
give
makes
up
sense
the
to me.
weight.
Yeah. No. Like I said, I wasn't 100% sure because like I had heard talks that you it was at 65, but then we had talked that you said 55, and I had heard conflicting things, so I just wanted to verify.
Yeah, from my understanding, is the 155 title.
All right, so let's talk about the only controversy that I could dig up on you, Greasegate. Let's talk about the Greasegate.
Because we need to stop giving Vaseline all the promo, right? Grease skates is better.
Yeah.
That's funny. If you look again, I believe I was telling you, if you go look at the rules on the BKFC at the time, it may have changed. I gotta look up the rules again because I guarantee you, Florida don't care. I'm greasing up again. Um, if you look at the rules, BKFC doesn't have anything. So then you go to the commission's rules.
Okay.
Commission in New Mexico states that you can have grease, oil, Vaseline. Yeah, I think they specifically said grease, petroleum jelly. There you go. We'll call it that.
Sure.
Petroleum jelly on any exposed part. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I did. I put grease on every exposed part, and just like everybody that had the opportunity to do, and I did it in front of the commission, in front of the cameras. It's not like we weren't trying to hide anything. They just didn't read the rules. It's like, look, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you didn't read the rules. And like I said, I'm gonna go read the rules for Florida, and check to see if BKFC updated anything, and if it says something similar, that's what I'm gonna do.
you're like, watch me because I'm gonna do it right in front of you.
In front of you. Yeah, it won't be a secret. But
Yeah.
hey, I'm greasing up. What are you gonna do about it? Cry
Yeah.
about it. He's not gonna get
Oh,
close enough to touch me or grab me anyway. But just in case.
so the one thing that I've noticed watching, I felt like the Palomino Lily fight was very close, and Lily used his jab a lot, and it seems like in boxing the jab is like like it scores a lot, but it seems like in bare knuckle the jab doesn't score much with the judges. Have you noticed that too, or?
Well, my jab is different though. My jab will cut you up. So
Yeah.
whether it scores with the judges, your face will say how effective that jab is. My jab is sharp. It ain't just to measure; it's to cut you up.
Okay. Okay, so Feldman said that at the beginning of the year he plans on signing quite a few boxers. Have you had, without naming names, have you had any boxers reach out to you inquiring about coming to BKFC or?
Yeah. A lot of them once they saw me do it, they're like, "All right, man, what's up? What's up with that BKFC?" I'm like, "Look, you remember Nelson because Nelson is a big part in the boxing game, especially for PVC and so he has a lot of good contacts with fighters still. So
Sure.
they reached out to him and I'm not sure what happened of that, but I just point them in the right direction.
Sounds good. All right, so my last question for you is going into this fight, you have one fight experience with BKFC. Has that changed anything like going into your second fight or like?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm much more experienced now. I'm actually 100% more experienced now compared to before this last fight. And there, I mean, like he keeps saying, this ain't boxing, but I'm like, it kind of is. It's you just get to have more tools, but the basis and the basics are the basics.
yeah,
And when you allow me, you open up my repertoire of how to fight and how to strike it just makes me more of a deadly person, and how to hit, where to hit, things like that. The first fight, I got excited. I was just kind of throwing bombs wherever it landed. It landed.
yeah.
Um, but I have a little different approach, and then also my hands got 10 times stronger since the last fight. You
Okay,
know what I mean? So everything's just gonna be better. I'm not gonna be like the last guy I was a year. It was February, even though it was a year ago.
yeah.
Ring rust is real. I'm not gonna be like that last guy that fought a year ago.
Okay, so I lied. I have one more question. So, in a perfect world, like how many times a year would you fight for BKFC? Are you one of those guys that wants one a year? Or are you one of those guys? I mean, there's quite a few people that are like, give me more fights. I want to fight more.
2 to 3 fights a year. God willing, as long as I can heal up.
Yeah.
I don't plan on getting beat up. Like I've told you before, my mom and my wife will not let me play if my face gets messed up. And so I plan on playing this for a little while. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And yeah. I 2 to 3 times a year is as long as I'm healthy, I would love to have more action.
And how many fights do you have on your contract still?
The contract we haven't even seen yet. We're just
Okay.
ready. We're just ready to go. So far they've done what they said. I'm gonna get it in writing for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm looking for a multi-fight deal.
Okay. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it. If people want to follow you, would you say Instagram is the best spot to check you out?
Yeah, but you can catch me on X,
Okay.
Twitter, Facebook. It's all No Doubt Trout across the board. But Instagram is probably my most active.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, sir. Thanks so much.
Thank you, bud.
Have a good day.